Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is your first time here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. That way when I post videos, you'll be one of the first to see it. Well, I just got back out of the turkey woods. It's a little after lunch. The birds are not gobbling. I cannot pinpoint where any of them are at. And to be quite honest, I got a little hungry. So I got back to the house, got all cleaned up, and decided that I was going to cook me a little something to eat. So what I want to show you is just a very easy recipe with deer meat that you can make at home at any time, whatever. One of the favorites that my family has always liked, and you can serve it two ways. You can serve this as a main course meal, or you can fix it in a way that it's more of an appetizer, or maybe you've got a gathering of friends and it's just a little something that they can walk by, grab a handful, like kind of like popcorn, but it's made out of deer meat. So let me get started and show you what the ingredients I have. I'm going to be using for the seasoning some Meat Church's The Gospel seasoning. They're not a supporter. You know, I'm not affiliated with them in any way, other than the fact that I like their spices. I really do. So I'm going to be using some The Gospel by Meat Church. I'm also going to be using some barbecue sauce. This is Jim Lee BBQ sauce. This is made in my hometown here, right here in Sumter, South Carolina. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description in case y'all want to order some. But this is a really good barbecue sauce. I just found this not too long ago. A friend of mine said, hey man, you need to try this sauce. I'm in love with it. So what I thought about doing today is cooking this deer meat and using this sauce, this Jim Lee sauce. Again, I'm not affiliated with them. They don't support me in any manner. But when I find something good, I'm going to let y'all know. All right, so I got a little bit of flour, and then I've got my deer meat. Just got to get out of the package. I'm using cube steak today. As you can see, it's all sealed up. I'm going to be using cube steak. You can use pretty much any cut of meat, but cube steak seems to be the better. As I said before, you can cook this as an appetizer, or you can cook this as a main course meal. So if I was going to cook this as a main course meal, I would take these and all I would do is I would season them and then start to cook them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these up into little bites. They just seem to, I mean, I'm just making kind of like an appetizer kind of deal. You don't need to make them very big. Like I said, just little bite-sized pieces. You can make them into strips. Like I said, you can leave them whole and do it that way as well. But here we go. All right. So I've got that done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to season them up. Don't be shy. Get them seasoned up. You can put them in a bowl and you can put them in a bowl and stir them around, but don't be shy with this stuff. It is good stuff. I like it. All right. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get me a little bowl here, and I'm going to pour some of the sauce up. Now make sure you shake it up well. Again, I found this about a week ago, and I've already used some of it. I was actually dipping some homemade pork skins that a friend of mine had cooked in this stuff, and whew, it was delicious, to say the least. Alright, well, basically, I'm going to do these in halves. And you're just going to coat this in this barbecue sauce. And I meant to do something. You always forget to do something, right? When you kind of get into somewhat of a hurry. Now I'm going to turn my oven on. Going to be using my cast iron skillet and get my oven going. Now, while we're doing that, I do want to say a lot of people, including myself, for a long time, have used the Carolina style barbecue sauce. It's a yellow barbecue sauce. This one's made by Johnny Harris. It is, I think he's out of Savannah, Georgia. This is some really good barbecue sauce as well. But today, I'm going to try it with Jim Lee. Alright, so while we're letting the oil heat up in the pan, yeah, so this morning I went out, sat in the turkey woods this morning. Did see a few hens. That was about it. Not exactly sure. I know there's a big gobbler back there. I've seen him. I've seen him and seen his tracks, but not exactly sure why you wouldn't want to come out today. But they're not gobbling for whatever reason. So hey, when birds aren't gobbling, fish aren't biting, come home and do some cooking. All right, so let's take a check on our oil. In case any of y'all have never done this before, if you take a wooden spoon and put it in some hot oil, I don't know if you can see that, but it'll start to bubble. That there tells you that your grease is hot. So I've already floured these pieces that have been dredged in the barbecue sauce, now in the flour. We're just going to put them in here. And this will not take long at all. Very thin cut meat. Oh my goodness. I wish y'all could smell this. This is absolutely smells delicious. Get paper towels ready. There we go. Just cook them to a golden brown. I'm going to move a piece of those on the hot side there. Like I said, it doesn't take long. It does not take long whatsoever for these to cook. Not at all long. While they are finishing up, I'm going to get the rest of these done. May have to get a little more flour. I didn't get enough flour the first time. say these are about done. Like I said, I wish y'all could smell this. I mean, it actually, you can smell that barbecue sauce in the meat. Alright. I'll put that over there. We're going to finish up this other. I got to get some more flour, guys, so I apologize for that. And I do make a mess when I'm cooking. My wife is always fussing at me about that. Alright, let's put some more in here. Let me see that cooking. I'm gonna tell you, I would rather eat wild game than pretty much anything. Don't get me wrong, I do like my steak, and I like my chicken, and I like my pork. Can't misunderstand that. But I do enjoy wild game. If you had a deep fryer, this probably work a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. But my neighbors are outside cutting the grass and whatnot, and I just don't feel like having to listen to the lawnmower and weed eaters and whatnot. I'm going to give that just a few more minutes. And in the meantime, with the miracle of YouTube and editing and whatsoever, when we come back, you're going to see a cleaned up table and we're going to start to eat. So y'all stay tight. Alright guys, well, I've got the plate done. I'll let you take a look at it. There you go. This is just a fried cube steak. That's all it is. Just cut it up into little pieces. Seasoned it with the gospel from by Meat Church. And put some barbecue sauce on it before I floured it by Jim Lee right here in Sumter, South Carolina. So this is the actual first time that I have ever tried Jim Lee's barbecue sauce with this recipe. So get me a piece of meat. We're going to eat it without dipping it. We're just going to have a little piece. Wow. That brings a whole new flavor from what I'm used to. Got a little kick at the back end from the barbecue sauce and the seasoning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You cook this. You do this like a little appetizer, or even do whole cube steaks. Yeah, you're gonna be the hit of the party. All right. Do a little dipping. Yeah, you can dip it if you want. It just adds a little bit more kick to it at the back end of it. But other than that, guys, I might have to go sit down for a while. Anyway, that was unbelievable. little sweet tea. Well, guys, there you go. It's just basically fried cube steak, deer meat, deer cube steak, venison cube steak, whatever you want to call it. Cut it up into pieces, leave it whole. Season it again with the gospel. Pour it into a bowl of Jim Lee BBQ sauce. Flour it. Put it in some hot grease. And you got yourself a fine meal. You cook this for your family. You cook this for your wife. I'm going to tell you something. She'll be buying you more bullets. Maybe helping you get that little lease that you've been looking for. Anyway, hope you like these kind of videos that I'm doing. Kind of a cooking series going on while, you know, turkey season's just about over with. Got a few more weeks. Fishing, I'm going to start doing some fishing. But in the meantime, I'll be doing a lot of cooking. So keep looking. Keep watching. I got a pretty good recipe, I think, coming out that's going to be out here as soon as I can on using ducks. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. And while y'all are sitting over there watching, I'm gonna eat these. I'm gonna eat. Wow, that's good stuff. Anyway, we'll see y'all later.